Hello, and welcome back to Ask Ashlee. So today we're going to talk about love triangles, something that's super overplayed in cinema, with Vampire Diaries and Twilight and like every single episode of Gossip Girl. But it really is a struggle, and no, it's not the worst problem in the world. But I mean, you have fallen for two people, and you've been dating them, and now it's kind of getting to the point where you need to pick one. And yes, you need to pick one, because once it starts getting to BF-GF territory where like if the other person saw you with someone else they'd be jealous, that's when you really have to make a decision. I don't know if you guys remember when Schmidt from New Girl decided to be a good idea and try to date both Cece and that other girl. It totally blew up in his face and he ended up with no one, and that's not what we want to have happen to you. Okay, so what you need is some man/lady solation. You need to isolate yourself from the two, take some time, and figure out which one you really want to be with. It's, you ask yourself the questions like, who could you see yourself long term with? That's a dramatic question, but you really should think about it. Also, who could you be like locked in a room with and still have fun? Or see like a really bad movie and it still be like a fun experience? Or who could you take home to your family? All these questions about things that you want in your partner for the future. Just think about those. One time in an episode of Gossip Girl, like all of them, Serena was trying to choose between Dan and Nate, and her little brother Eric thought it'd be a good idea to do a Venn diagram of the two pros and cons. And I'm not saying that you need to draw a Venn diagram, but I'm just saying it's not like the worst idea in the world to have all your thoughts down on paper. It sounds kind of weird to be listing out some qualities of guys, but you really just have to think about it and make a proper decision. But life is not like The Bachelor. Like, you're not gonna have all these guys waiting for your roses. So you can't take too long because you have to be honest about the other person. Like I said, once they would be upset if you're with someone else, you gotta tell them about the other person, because there's a chance that they are going to catch you with the other person, and it's better that they hear it from you than seeing you walk down the street holding hands with some other dude. Am I right? So, that being said, if you go through all these questions and you realize that like neither one of these guys are the guys you want to be with, that's okay. Just because there are two people after you doesn't mean that you have to pick one of them. It's like that cliche, there's plenty of fish in the sea, It's like if two trout come swimming at you, you don't have to just like catch both trout. You can wait for the salmon, maybe a salmon's going to come along and that's what you want. I know, fish jokes, they're so great. But, you don't have to settle. A lot of people are like, oh, I have these two super great guys after me, but this one's got these problems, this one's got these problems. I don't know if I'm willing to deal with it. Everyone's going to have problems and flaws, but it's about like if you're still going to love those problems and flaws. And if not, you're good. All right? This has been Ask Ashlee. Don't forget to give yourself your lady solation, man solation, because you can only make this decision on your own. And sometimes with the help of some friends, but don't let their decision influence you. You have to figure out who you want to be with, because you're the one who has to be with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you tune in each week for a new Ask Ashlee. Send me your questions. I can answer all of them, probably with some more quotes about Gossip Girl and New Girl, because I'm obsessed. It's a problem. Love yourselves, love each other. Bye.